What's up guys, Kyle here. Now today we finally have my battery life review of the BLU Pure XR. Alright, now the reason that it took me so long to get this video out was for a couple reasons that I'll get to in a minute. But let me start. I'll post some specs on the screen right now, my battery stats for the first 7 days. Now, like I said, the first 7 days of this phone, the battery life was phenomenal. 5.5 inch 1080p screen, and this, I believe the Crate processor is known to be extremely power efficient. I messed with the brightness, I had Bluetooth on, I was listening to music, and this thing would last me, 50% to the end of the day. It was very good, albeit its downfalls. But it was very fast. I did not notice any stuttering or anything of the sort. Everything was great. First 7 days. And now I was going to put out the review video saying it was very good, showing some stats, but on the 8th day and then on for the second week that I was using it, all these problems started arising with the phone. My connectivity started getting really bad, my cell signal started getting really bad out of nowhere, the touch was way less responsive, and also the bottom two capacitive buttons would all of a sudden start not working after a long period of time when I would use it, browsing Reddit or whatnot. The buttons would all of a sudden stop working. Even right here, this is the back button. No matter what I do, it's very hard to press. You have to pick it up, you have to really press, and then you can feel the vibration finally going. And now we all know battery life is a very subjective thing. Some people have better connectivity than others, some people get better battery life than others. Some people live in, dark settings or bright settings or are constantly outdoor, their brightness changes. Now, the aspects of battery life, as I'm saying, are unique to everybody. So that's why I try and make mine as unbiased as I can. And it's these other aspects of the phone that always come into play when I talk about battery life. How is the connectivity? Does it get really good signal, meaning that you get better battery life? Is the standby of the phone really good so that it sips power throughout the day when you're not using it and you set it down for 5 minutes, when you set it down for an hour so that it doesn't waste, any juice while you're not using it? All of these factors always come into play when I talk about battery life. And that's very important. You can have a phone that gets 6 hours of screen on time, and this phone that gets 5 hours of screen on time, and the 5-hour one could be better because it has better standby. It's an AMOLED screen, you have a dark background, all these things, it doesn't overheat, it doesn't have a processor that runs at 2.5 gigahertz. And that's the main reason the first 7 days were so good with this phone. The standby was amazing. Over the weekend, I would get 2 days of usage out of it. I would set it down, wake up in the morning, it would drain maybe 4%, while it, constantly synced all my email accounts and everything. So this phone ticked all the boxes. But when it started to fail on me on that second week, that's when it was really bad. Now, I would also have, sometimes terrible connectivity on the second week for no apparent reason. And even sometimes I would have 3 bars make a phone call, and I could barely hear the person on the other end. So I was having a lot of malfunctions with this phone. So that's why I would like to recommend this phone, but I'm hoping that maybe I got a faulty unit. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe to catch the next one. I tried to be as thorough as I could with this review of the battery life on the phone. I don't know if I can recommend it. I would, if you got this phone for the first 30 days, be very wary of all these things. Make sure your touch is working, make sure nothing is going wrong. If something starts to go awry, I would return that phone immediately. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch me in the next one, guys. Later.